Tonight, many trick-or-treaters dressed up as ghosts and goblins, fictitious Fright Night characters. But are they make-believe? There have been reports of people spotting ghosts and even interacting with them, some right here on the Gulf Coast. One house here in Mobile is known for its haunting, the Oakleigh Mansion. But we decided to check it out ourselves with the help of paranormal investigators, ghost hunters of the South. During the day, dozens of people come in and out of the historic Oakleigh Mansion for tours. At night, when the doors are closed to the public, it's known to be toured by its former residents.
So we've had many reports of a woman being seen upstairs in the hallway. We've heard walking upstairs when you're downstairs.
The ghost of servants who used to work here at the Oakleigh Mansion is what Dora Finley says she has had encounters with. The Gaithers were husband and wife. They were the cook and housekeeper in the late 1800s. They lived next to the mansion in the cookhouse.
And all of a sudden, the temperature started dropping. And it went from 79, 78, and dropped all the way down to 71 degrees in less than 2 minutes. I felt like their presence was there. We began to ask a series of questions. We had asked if the response was yes, to knock once, for no, to knock twice. And we heard a knock.
Based off the logistics of last time, we're going to set the same thing up again.
We wanted to experience this paranormal activity ourselves, so we called on ghost hunters of the South to check out the house with us.
Yeah, one is up.
We start off with a basis of skepticism, and from there we figure out scientific basis in order to prove that there's actually ghosts. It's difficult because sometimes they don't always come out and play, but what we do is we take scientific measurements such as temperature readings, we take EMF readings, we take all kinds of different readings that goes on in the paranormal community. So out of respect for the spirits, we got up and left.
Brian Watley and his crew have visited this house before.
The doors were opening, investigators were coming under different feelings, acting different ways than what they normally do, things were being thrown out of hands.
Would the same happen this time around? We started off in the cook's house where Dora had most of her experiences to see if the ghost of the Gaithers would play.
77, 76.9.
According to paranormal readings, with the rapid temperature drop, there was something there.
All of the Gaithers, are you still here in this place together?
But whatever it was would reveal itself. So off to the main house we went to see if we could get some visible or vocal movement there.
How many people we got here at this game anyway?
This night we heard or saw nothing. The ghost of Oakleigh Mansion decided they didn't want to play. Or did they? After packing up and calling it a night, looking across our footage the next day, there was something strange. A quick image in a rocking chair my photographer and I both agree we didn't notice when we were in the house. Makes you wonder. Well, during the Halloween season, tours of Oakleigh Mansion are given at night. To find out more about Oakleigh Mansion and paranormal investigators, ghost hunters of the South, be sure to go to local15tv.com and click on Find It. It was pretty interesting because, we spent several hours there in the Oakleigh Mansion. People said they've seen sightings before, and then we saw nothing, but we got back and
nothing.
We saw something.
I think you're a believer. You know how I can tell? How hard you're holding on to your purse the whole time. Those spirits aren't taking my handbag. Right?
They want to leave it out in the car.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the temperature went down because the AC kicked off. That's
No, we had no air conditioning on. There was no air conditioning on.
Whatever. Happy Halloween.